only 1 out of 10 Americans meet their daily necessary intake in both fruits and vegetables. And let's face it, even if we try, we have such a lifestyle nowadays that I eat out, we take away. And even if we're home, we're trying to eat very, very quick, always on the run. So we warm up some processed food. And at the end, very few fruits, vegetables, and not the necessary nutrients. So what do? We get one of these, bottles, vitamins, to try to compensate. But does it really compensate all what your body needs? So what you can try is a green powder. And this is exactly what I tried myself. Did some research and decided to try the 2 top contenders on the market, Ag1 and Live It Up. And this is what I want to share with you today. We're going to put it to the test. So we're going to try it out, see what nutrients it has, what it actually brings to your body, what does it taste like, and how much does it cost. And at the end, which one I would choose. So let's get it started. So what's a green powder? It's a dietary supplement that contains fruits, vegetables, and herbs processed into a powder. So it's pretty concentrated. It contains usually from 25 nutrients up to, some of them have a lot more. So it's going to bring you vitamins, minerals, but also some probiotics and other antioxidants and so on, depending on the brand you choose. Usually you take it 1 per day. It's recommended to take it in the morning on an empty stomach, and you mix a spoon into 8 ounces of water. Shake, dissolve, and just drink it pretty much straight. And you're done for the day. So that would be your intake of fruits, vegetables, minerals, vitamins, everything into that drink for the day. But do you at home use a green powder, different maybe from these 2? If that's the case, please put in the comments below, and don't forget to smash the like button as well. So first, let's start with the packaging and where to get it. So if we look at Ag1 right here, it comes in 2 flavors, the regular one and the tropical flavor. It comes also in 2 different sizes. You have the regular pouch, which is for 30 days, or you can have the individual travel little stick here, which is what I have. So 1 stick per day. And that also comes usually 30 sticks for 30 days. So that is if you buy on their website. It's a very nice, friendly website. Gives you a lot of information, but it's also available in certain retailers, Ag1. So for instance, they have it in certain gyms, because it's endorsed by celebrities and very often athletes. And in my present case here, I got that one actually at Costco. So usually it comes for 30 days, but it's Costco here, so you get more for less. So you have 40 counts on that one. So that's pretty nice, because you can at the end find it in retailers. So this is for Ag1, and it does come, if you buy it online, with a pretty nice welcome kit. You get the shaker, you get an additional bottle of D2 and K vitamins. So it gives you a little extras for Mother's Day. They had the hat. So they're trying to welcome people into their subscription, hoping that once you subscribe, you stay on it. The second one is Live It Up. So Live It Up, it also comes in 2 flavors. You have the regular kind of more minty flavor, and this is the wild berry, the one I have, which is more of a citrus flavor in my opinion. It only comes in the pouch format. So what you see here for 30 days, it has a pretty good website, but I would say not as advanced as Ag1. It's definitely not endorsed by so much celebrity. It's not as well known as Ag1, so it's a bit a contender here. It just started a welcome kit, but there isn't much on the welcome kit. So it literally, when I started a few months ago and I started on that one, they didn't have it. Right now it only has a little container to pour your powder, and that is it. So yes, on that one, in terms of offering, it's not as big a company as Ag1. It's only online as of today. So if I have to rate one here in terms of offering, availability, packaging, I would choose AG1, number one, just because of these travel individual pouches here that are very handy, and the fact that they are already available at retailers, in particular Costco, it's a great deal. So on that one, I would put AG1 first. So now let's see what you get, what's inside this powder in terms of nutrition. So they all have pretty nice supplemental facts. You can just go and read everything that's in there. It's a pretty long list. So AG1, you have 75 vitamins and minerals and whole food sourced nutrients. So digestive support, prebiotics, probiotics, antioxidant, greens. So a mix of superfood like spirulina. You even have some functional mushrooms in there. So a good mix, pretty rich in terms of nutrients, and the percentages here of nutrients are pretty high. You get quite a few that are above 100%, which is why it's something that's very much endorsed by athletes. It gives you a lot of nutrients. So now leave it up. Here we go, same analysis in the back. A lot as well, you've got 20 superfood natural like spirulina and kale, no synthetic vitamin added, which is a big difference here because you have additional synthetic vitamins in AG1, which explains the very high percentages. So probiotics as well, you have some enzyme to promote gut health, same as AG1 here. If you look at the percentages, so they are a lot smaller than AG1s. A lot of these vitamins are in the 1 to 5%. Over there, you were closer to 100. So you definitely have a lot less vitamins and minerals in terms of percent that your body needs in Live It Up. But at the end, if you use it as a supplement to a decent diet, that should probably be enough, you know? Because you have your additional food here. That if you start taking this, hopefully you start trying to eat healthier on the side, and you might not need 100, 200, 300% of certain vitamins like AG1 actually proposes. But yes, it contains quite a lot of things. It only has 30 calories per serving. This one does not contain any added sugar. No stevia, no added sugar. A difference here with AG1 that does have stevia and added sugar. So if we have to rate them in terms of nutrients, obviously AG1 comes first because it offers a lot more nutrients. But the question is, do you really need that much in your day-to-day life if you have a decent diet? In such case, Live It Up might just be enough for you, unless you're an athlete. But let's face it, most of us are not. So we also here need to talk about the sourcing and organic, GMO, and so on. So both of them are non-GMO, but only this one, Live It Up, is organic. It is made in the US. As I said before, no added sugar, no stevia. So in terms of sourcing here, compared to this one that has added synthetic vitamins, that has additional stevia, you like it or not, I'm not a big stevia fan myself, which is why initially I chose Live It Up, because I don't like the stevia taste. At the end I gave it a try, but initially that's really what steered me here, is the fact that it is a lot more whole food, all natural, all organic. So if I have to look at the overall sourcing here of the product inside, Live It Up is the big winner here. But now let's go to the taste. What does it actually taste like, and how well does it dissolve in your water? So here are my two mixers. So they were not provided by either one here, given I got this one at Costco, and that one was just the basic subscription with no welcome kit. So let's try it out. AG1, I have the individual packs. Pretty easy. given the price, you don't want to lose any of that powder here. But this is Ag1. So this is it, pretty green. If you look at the bottom here, we do have a few particles here and there. You can even see it here. It looks like kind of sandy particles. They're a bit grayish in the middle. You see them here. So that's Ag1. Now let's do leave it up. I have one open. So the scoop here is inside. It always gets kind of dirty, greenish, but that is the scoop. It's a bit more messy, as you can see. Lighter powder. Yeah, I've got it at the top too. Ooh, everywhere. All right, mix, mix, mix. Leave it up. And there you go, leave it up. Greener, I would say, and I don't see any oh, well, yeah, there are a few particles as well. Same at the bottom here. It dissolves both of them very nicely. So that's a comparison. Leave it up, Ag1. Now let's try. Let's try it up. So let me start here. Leave it up. So that is the wild berry flavor. It's very well dissolved. Very well. I don't feel any particles. It does have a bit of a citrus flavor, I would say. For me, that's the way it tastes like. The smell is okay, but it's not like something I would want to drink as such. It smells kind of, yeah, fresh green powder. Not something very exciting. But it's very well dissolved. I don't feel any particles in my mouth. It's definitely drinkable. I mean, it's not a chocolate smoothie, obviously, but it's not bad. Definitely not bad. So let me try now the next one. I still have a bit to go. Yeah, leave it up. Now Ag1. Let me one more time. Here's my Ag1. That one smells almost sweet. The smell is totally different. It smells more artificial, kind of, you know, like artificial sweetener mixed with some tropical flavor, I guess. It's just doesn't smell very natural when I smell it. It smells good. That's the thing. It smells like almost a perfume. It smells good. Now let's try. Totally different taste. Totally different taste. That one was more acidic, I would say. Leave it up. Lemony. This one is a bit sweeter, maybe more artificial, I would say. And it's not the tropical flavor, but it almost kind of smells like, I don't know, pineapple kind of, you know. Tastes like it's a sweeter taste, but it is also not bad. And to my taste, it's pretty well dissolved. I saw some particles, but I don't really feel them. It dissolved really nicely. So both of them are on the taste side. It's going to depend on your personal taste. I would say most people are probably going to prefer the sweeter taste, a bit almost tropical of Ag1. Others, if you like things fresh, kind of lemony, leave it up. Is good, but in terms of taste and how it dissolves, for me, they're equal here. All right, and then the final big question is how much does it cost? So it always comes on a 30-day supply, because you have to do it on the long run to actually see the effect on your body. So 30 days, and whether you just buy it one time or subscription, the subscription being a bit cheaper than the one time. If we start with Ag1 here, the most expensive out of the two, so pouch 30 days versus individual sticks. So one time purchase is $109 for the individual sticks or $99 for the pouch. If you get a subscription, it's gonna be $20 less. So the sticks are gonna be $89 and the pouch $79. And here at Costco, you got 40 counts for $70, which was a pretty good deal. But obviously, Ag1 is probably one of the most expensive on the market because it's the #1, most well-known, endorsed by celebrities and so on. So this is not cheap. You probably need to count about $80 per month for one person with a subscription. Now, let's compare with Live It Up here, the contender, much cheaper. So here with a subscription is gonna be $39.99, so $40 for 30 days. The pouch, because it's the only offering they have, is the pouch. And without a subscription, it's gonna be $59.99, so $60. So obviously here, if we compare prices, the big winner is gonna be Live It Up. But overall, which one would I keep and prefer? It's a very tough choice here. I've been trying Live It Up for a few months and I did see an effect on my gut, definitely. And overall, I felt a bit more energized, so I really liked it. I saw a difference. Ag1, I've only tried for a few days. I just got it. It's probably a bit easier for me to swallow in a drink because it's not very, I say swallow because it's not such a nice drink in my opinion in the morning. This one is a bit easier, maybe more the artificial sweet flavor. I didn't taste the stevia that much, so I liked it. So far, so good. I don't see much difference in terms of body health effect, Ag1 compared to Live It Up. So if I really compare for the two, given the price, this one is pretty much half price, all organic, natural, and I did see some good benefits on my guts and overall health. I would probably stick with this one, even so this one is a tiny bit more tasty to drink in the morning, but that's a taste you have to try. It's really your own taste here. But yes, I would probably put this one first for everyday, normal, daily life, unless you are an athlete and you have an extremely bad diet and you need to really supplement it, in which case Ag1 should be the one because it has a higher nutritious content with more vitamins, more minerals. So I hope that was useful and helps you choose. If you have other experience with other powders, please put in the comments below and let us know. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for watching.